So what's up, Gemini? What is up? So, spirits, what do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini, spirits? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini, spirits? Thank you. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have? What do we have? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Spirits ain't wasting no time with you, Gemini. One more shuffle. Thank you, spirits. What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. What do we have for Gemini, spirits? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? What do we have for Gemini? Queen of Swords. That's too many cards, is it? Yep. Too many cards, spirits. I see that you standing up to someone and cutting them off. And it's a victory. And it's like you're telling it. You're telling it. This person, Gemini, this person doesn't like that you're telling the truth about what really happened here, why you cut them off, and how much you're doing much better without them, that you have had this ending because of a truth. And they're very unhappy, very, very unhappy that you are standing in your power now, that you have taken your power back. Taken your power back. The Emperor. Finding balance. What else do we have for Gemini, spirits? What else do we have for Gemini? You put an ending victoriously through some truth. But this was a hurtful truth too. That's why they're very unhappy here. Unhappy that you took back your power, that you took control over a situation, and you found balance, or finding balance. Maybe this is happening now. Okay, so yeah, something that really hurt you. So you used the same swords to cut them off, Gemini. What else do we have for Gemini, spirits? What else do we have for Gemini? You really, this is really hurtful, Gemini. And, okay. That's too many cards. Thank you, spirits. That's too many cards. What else do we have for Gemini? They're very ashamed and worried about what people think about them now. They're very unhappy and they're worried about what people are thinking about them now, Gemini, because of this exposure of the truth. The thing is that the exposure is third-party situations. What else do we have for Gemini? Something here about third-party. Could be family, but they were here feeding you illusions. Yep. Keeping your eyes, like keeping you in a mental imprisonment. But I feel like they're the ones now who are worried, and they're the one now who have that mental imprisonment, because what goes around comes around. It's like what they did to you is being done to them. Something that was done to you that made you cut this person off. Gemini. They might be spying now. They are going to be spying because you are coming out of this connection. You cut them off. So at cutting them off, you just started to move forward. Yeah, karma is biting this person in the ass. It really is. They're starting to realize, or they are going to start realizing, that you were their wish come true, that you were their everything, Gemini. What else do we have for Gemini, spirits? 2 more cards for Gemini. They really didn't want this ending, but ta-da, it happened. They got caught. Blocked communication for this upcoming future. And the reason why you're going to be blocking communication is because you are focused on your coins. You are focused on your stability with this Queen of Pentacles here. Because that's what they actually took from you. With this King of Pentacles in reverse, it's like they're noticing that without you, things ain't going right. There's no love without you. There's no care without you. This is going to be like a lesson well learned for them. With this King of Swords here and this Hierophant. It's like they're going to take it back. Noticing that without you, there's no growth. There's no growth here for them without you. Without you, there's nothing for their life anymore. And they're very worried about this third party. The person who they ended up with after you cut them off, Gemini, they're very worried that this person has other options. And that's good for them. Because they're not going to know with this 8 of Swords here. What they did to you is going to be done to them and is already in effect. They're going to be very sad, heartbroken, because there's blocked communication. They're going to be spying. And they're going to be watching you live your best life with this Wheel of Fortune here. You're going to be living your best life. And they're going to be so worried that you find someone better, Gemini. Because you're going to be living your best life. If you aren't already. This person wasn't really ready for you. This person was too busy swinging, dingling somewhere else, or twerking that ass somewhere else. People pleasing somewhere else while leaving you in the cold, leaving you in the dark all alone with heartbreaks after heartbreaks. And now they're worried because you're out of that energy. Taking full control on what matters the most to you, actually. Having a totally new, different perspective on everything in your life. Looking at the past, you see all that pain and sorrow they caused you, and you come out of it. You put an end to that. With this Nine of Swords in the reverse, it's like an end for your new beginning. An ending to being a third wheel. An ending to being alone. Because this let me show you what this Three of Cups is. This Three of Cups here is you alone while they out there with someone else sharing what they should be sharing with you, right? And now they're stuck. Now they're stuck with whom they were with while they were with you, and who they were playing games and playing around and cheating on you with. Now they're worried about the options that person has. And they can't see it. Or they don't want to see it. Because they're too busy spying on you. Spying on your fortune, your wheel of fortune. Spying on how good you looking now. Because they weren't ready for you. With this Empress in reverse, you have the Emperor in the upright, and then you have the Empress in reverse. This shit didn't work out because they were too busy playing games somewhere else, causing all types of perils here with this King of Pentacles in the reverse. Now it's coming back to them. Now you're getting good karma while they're getting bad karma. They're too busy, heartbroken behind you loving yourself and showing love to yourself. You decided to block communication, or you are deciding to block communication because you're much more concerned about your stability. Period. You're more concerned about the stability in every angle of your life. You're not wasting any time, any of your precious time on anything that doesn't serve you, Gemini. That's what I see here. And you're literally taking it back to, you're taking it back to something that's like traditional, doing things the old-fashioned way, and letting them know the truth over and over again. This King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, that's your energy alone, Gemini. That's your energy alone. Letting them know that you're not for the bullshit, that it didn't work out. Because they were too busy mingling with others, breaking your heart, making you look stupid, being talked about, being gossiped about, as if you wasn't going to find out. And then you got the World card here right next to your Victory card, where endings and beginnings, everything comes out victoriously for you. And then it's a success behind that truth with that Ace of Swords there. And then you have the Sun card in the reverse, which means they are unhappy. They're not liking what you're doing. They're not liking how you're handling things. They're not liking how you became this emperor and took full control over the whole situation. by yourself, making it happen without them has them kind of in shock. Like, they feel betrayed in a way because you're doing better without them. Let's clarify some cards here real quick, Gemini. Spirits, why is the sun in reverse for Gemini? Why is the sun in reverse for Gemini? Why is the sun in reverse for Gemini, spirits? Why is the sun in reverse for Gemini? Thank you, spirits. Why is the sun in reverse for Gemini? Ooh, jumping up on me because it wasn't a victory for them. Because they lost the best thing that ever happened to them. Why is the sun in reverse for Gemini? Huh. Now they're remembering. That's why they lost out. They lost out. They fucked up. And now they can't sleep. That's why they're unhappy. Because they're too busy remembering the good times between you two. How happy you guys were at one time. And how they fucked it up. That's what happened here. That's why the sun is in reverse. Because they in their bag, Gemini. That's why they in their bag. They are crying over you, Gemini. Why is there 7 of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the 7 of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the 7 of Cups here for Gemini? Why is the 7 of Cups here for Gemini? Justice. Why is the 7 of Cups here for Gemini? Justice and the Page of Swords. It hurts them to see you doing better. It hurts them that every time you do something that's beneficial to you, they get a downfall. That's what's happening here, Gemini. Every time they take a look, or every time they come across you and see you, or someone comes and mentions your name, you're doing way better than when you were with them. That's what's happening here. That's what's happening. Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse for Gemini? Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse for Gemini? Why is the King of Pentacles in the reverse for Gemini? They're going to want to apologize. Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse for Gemini? Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse for Gemini? Why is the King of Pentacles in reverse for Gemini? Thank you, spirits. Because if they don't know, now they're going to know. See, the thing is that this person, they don't want to do their job and learn from their mistakes. What they want to do is come in and apologize and have you forget that what they did was wrong. You know, they want to come in and apologize and make it better and basically manipulate the whole situation and let it go, for you to let it go and forgive them and just move on. So they can go right ahead and do it again. So they can go right ahead and do it again. 7 of Swords. Why is the 8 of Wands here in the reverse? Why is the 8 of Wands in reverse? Why is the Eight of Wands in reverse? They're going to try to come back. That blocked communication is going to make them want to come back steadfast and fight for, like, they're going to act like fighting is going to make you turned on and, oh, let me get back because that's so sweet that they're fighting for me and blah, blah, blah. And it really is nothing but annoying. That's what it's going to be. Why is the Eight of Wands here in reverse? Why is the Eight of Wands here in reverse for Gemini? Yep, the Empress in reverse again. You're going to turn them down. You're going to let them know that no means no. That you're doing better without them. That's what's happening here. Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini as the overall energy? Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini? Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini? The Hierophant is here because of the Ten of Swords. Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini? Give me more for the Hierophant for Gemini. Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini, spirits? Thank you, spirits. Justice. Justice for all the betrayals. Why is the Hierophant here for Gemini, spirits? It's called learning. You're learning, you're seeing the things from a different perspective that they did to you. And now you're not giving in to anything this person comes and tries to present to you. You're not giving in because right now you have this streak of luck, right? And you're not trying to let it go. You're not trying to let it go. You might have communication here, but the communication that comes in, you already know is coming in with some bullshit and you're not accepting it. You're not accepting it. This Knight of Swords is in reverse. Justice is in between. And then you have the Ten of Swords. Because you don't forget. You may forgive, but you don't forget, Gemini. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on here. That's why the Hierophant is there. Because you learned your lesson. You learned that this person is not going to change. You learned. That's why that King of Swords is right behind the Hierophant. Because every time they try to come back, you're going to let them know that you already done, that you already learned your lesson with continuing to forgive them. Because this Three of Swords with this Nine of Swords in reverse and the Three of Cups in the upright shows that you forgave them before, but they did it again. That's why the world is here. You came in as the Queen of Swords, cutting them out, victoriously moving forward, continuing to end things here because of a truth with that Ace of Swords. And they can't take it. They really can't. That's why the Sun is here in the reverse. They're unhappy that they have been put to shame. Now they are ashamed. They're embarrassed. It's making them unhappy because it's an uneasy energy for them. Very uneasy energy. But that is the best thing you can do, is cut them off. Cut off all types of communication with them. Because that's the only way you're going to heal. That's the only way you're going to heal. That's the only way you're going to continue to come across blessings and good luck. Well, Gemini, that's all I have for you. I wish you the best of luck with this. Continue to move forward. I know that when Gemini turns their back, that's it. They're done. When Gemini, it's like Gemini will continue to move forward, move on, you know. So you go ahead and you keep doing what you're doing, Gemini, because I don't see anything wrong with your behalf. What you're doing is not wrong. What they're doing is wrong. So I wish you the best of luck. And until the next reading,